Why, hello there. My name's Jazz, and we have completed the Freddy head from Five Nights at Freddy's. It's pretty cool. I'm actually very proud of it. I am ecstatic, so ecstatic, and tired. This Freddy head probably took me about 1/4 of my life to complete. I'm just kidding. Yes, it did. Before we get into the whole process thing, let's talk about the teeth for a second. These teeth, not marshmallows this time, it's oven baked clay because Freddy's teeth are actually square. Look at the picture, there it is, oh, they're squares. Let's talk about the felt job now. I actually ran out of pieces towards the end, so I had to use a lot of scraps to finish up the job, and it was really fun because it was kind of like a puzzle, and I hate puzzles a lot. It was terrible, I didn't like it, like, at all. Let's talk about the materials. Everything you see right here was pretty much a combination of Michael's, Walmart, and your local hardware store. Most of it being Michael's though. Everything from Walmart is really just the helmet and the big bouncy ball to put the plaster on and get your basic shape. The duct tape is from the hardware store, and everything else is from Michael's. This hat right here, I didn't make it. I bought it. It was from Michael's. It's very foamy. It's like a foam finger. There's a helmet inside this thing. A bicycle helmet. Secured by nothing but duct tape. Last time I used hot glue and plaster on Chico over there, and the helmet broke off. So I'm using nothing but duct tape here, and it's kind of loosey-goosey, but it's still is working. You guys want to see what it looks like in there? Because it looks pretty crazy. I don't know if you could... BAM! There it is. It looks like a spider web. And it caught a bicycle helmet. So, yeah. Okay, so I am a complete liar because I said that I would give this Freddy head away to anybody who subscribed and commented something nice. And it turns out that I had an epiphany where I wanted to make every single animatronic from the first game and do a couple skits with them. And then afterwards, I would do Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and then do a couple skits with those when I'm done. I'm probably not going to do all the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 though, because that is like, oh my god, there's like 10 of them. No. No. But anyway, after I'm done making the skits with these Five Nights at Freddy's 1 animatronics, I will sell them on either eBay or Craigslist, or I don't really know what yet. But I figured that if I sold them, then they would go to a better home instead of just giving them away for free and risk having them being destroyed by somebody who doesn't care. That's life. That's reality. I really hope you guys liked my Freddy head, because I am totally in love with him. He is so handsome. Okay, let's go ahead and start this. Bam! And here we are. So I went ahead and I started off by painting Freddy. Now, the reason why I'm painting him is solely because a handful of people said that they would rather paint than use a felt job. And I disagree because I suck at painting, and Freddy came out completely hideous after I painted him, so I just put felt on top. So, if you are in fact building your own Freddy head and you would like to use a paint job, by all means, go ahead and do it. You'll probably have a better job at it than me because I kind of just slapped on the paint. You know, I didn't really bother finding a good shade of brown because obviously this looks way too dark. But you know, when it dries, it becomes a lot lighter. I also mixed the brown with a little bit of white to make it lighter to do the inside of his ears and his jowls. The decision is really up to you whether or not you want to paint it or glue some felt on it. Either way, I'm pretty sure it'll be just fine. Anyway, right here, I am painting in Freddy's nose, eyes, eyebrows, and the inside of his mouth. And I would paint him regardless of choosing a paint job or a felt job because this is just really important to do. Especially the inside of the mouth. Make sure you get all up in that because you gotta make it look like he's empty inside because he is indeed an animatronic. Right there I'm filling in his eyes completely black because I already have an idea of how I want his eyes to be with the felt. So yeah. Now we're done with that painting nonsense. Let's go ahead and do something that matters to me. We're gonna do the felt now. We're gonna start off with the eyes by cutting out pieces of white and putting them in his head for the eyeballs. Now, keep in mind that Freddy's eyes, his irises, are the color light blue, just in case you want to keep that in mind when you make your own Freddy head. Now, I'm just gonna throw it out there. The beginning of the felt job is always the easiest. You have so much space to work with, and you gotta work on the easy parts first, and then later on, when things get a little more tighter, things get harder. Like, look, see there, I'm putting an entire sheet of felt on there. You don't usually do that, but I did because I can. Like, it's bald. I can do that. But that is the only time that I did that. In all honesty, there is absolutely nothing much else to say and narrate over while I do this felt job, and I'm probably gonna skip forward or, like hyperspeed through it, and because honestly, like, there's nothing really for you to know about the felt job. All I'm doing is cutting up pieces and gluing them on the head, and I guess I'm following some sort of weird semi-specific pattern where I just don't make it look clunky. Right now I'm just doing, like squares, but later on it's gonna be more abstract shapes just to fill in spaces that I haven't gotten yet, because that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna turn into like this big old puzzle game, and not even like a good puzzle game. Like, it's gonna suck, and I hate puzzles in the first place. So can we just let's just skip through this. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to know it. I'll tell you when something important happens. Don't worry. Trust me. Alright, cool, so a lot faster is gonna start, hyperspeed, yeah. Just letting you know, the face, obviously, it's gonna be harder to put felt on because it's more lumpy and weird, and the back of the head is always a good place to start because it's smooth and awesome. Right there, I'm putting in the mouth, just red felt at the bottom of the lip. Yep, there we go. Right there is my friend Robert. He decided to help me out because he always helps me out with these little projects of mine. Right now we're working on the face, and he's working on the top of the head while I'm working on the snout or the jowls. And yeah, he's good. He's a good friend. Right here we are working on more puzzle piece stuff and trying to manage our felt, because it was at this time that we were running out of felt, and it really, really, really sucked. Once you're done with the felt job, what you have to do is you have to blend all of the pieces together, and the way that you do that is you get a razor blade or something sharp like that, and you kind of got to drag it over the edges of where like the two edges of felt meet, and you just gotta make it all linty and then rub it down, and then it'll look like it was one big piece of felt. And that's pretty much it. All you gotta do is just put a helmet in there and duct tape it or glue it or do whatever you can and make it stick, and there's nothing I could really tell you to give you advice on it because I myself aren't even that good at it. But I'm learning, and you should too. Alright, so I hope you guys liked this. Very short indeed, wasn't it? Yes, it was. The felt job is really just time consuming and nothing really too spectacularly special after the first 30 seconds, because you're really just cutting it up and gluing it on, so it's not a big deal. Whatever, man. Please tell me you like Freddy as much as I do, because I am so in love with him right now. He's so hot. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like this video. Guess which one I'm doing next. Guess. It's Bonnie. I'm doing Bonnie next. Foxy I'm gonna do last because I know that he is going to pwn me. He is so different from the other ones. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, but I'm gonna wait till the last minute to find out. So stay tuned, folks. Yeah. Alright, so I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Alright, so bye-bye. Well, bye-bye now. Bye-bye.